Ever felt unsafe wearing headphones out in public? These are the Nothing Ear Open, and they're designed to keep you connected to your environment at all times. But why do they look so different? Nothing brand devices have always looked a little unusual. The translucent design lets you see some of the technology that drives these earpieces. Now, floppy silicone loop is used to wrap around the upper part of your ear, and that little metallic nub is meant to weigh it down and back so it keeps it firmly in place for when you're doing things like working out or running. And by the way, the IP54 rating helps too if you happen to start sweating while you're at the gym. Each earpiece has a pressure-sensitive zone that you can pinch to do things like play, pause, that sort of thing, all programmable inside of the Nothing app. Now, this earphone design is different from the ones that you've used before because these don't secure themselves into your ear canal. Instead, the speaker hovers over your ear canal. This actually means that there's an air gap between the buds and your ears. This also means that you hardly feel anything while you're wearing them. They're actually incredibly comfortable. Now, what makes them so unique is that when you're wearing them, you hear everything in your environment the way you would if you weren't wearing them at all. Essentially, the sound coming through the Nothing Ear Open sits on top of the environment. Okay, but how do they sound? Well, if you're really used to wearing earbuds that lock into your ear canal, these actually take a lot of getting used to. With that air gap between the buds and the ear canal, parts of the frequency range are lost in transit. Now, Nothing does include software for fine-tuning the EQ, which gets you some of the way there, but it's by no means an audiophile music listening experience. Mid-range frequency content is dominant for sure. Low-end, respectable given the limitations of this type of design, but this isn't where these actually shine. They really perform better for content like podcasts and audiobook, that sort of stuff, spoken word stuff, as opposed to critical music listening. And beyond that, there is no passive sound isolation the way you get out of buds that have this type of design. Your environment might be incredibly noisy, and if so, you might have trouble hearing what's actually playing through the Nothing Ear Open. Or even worse, you might be tempted to turn them up to unhealthy levels in order to actually hear them over all that noise. But given the right situations, these earbuds are exactly the right tool for the job. Say you're going for a walk in the neighborhood at night, or you're riding your bike around town. The Nothing Ear Open absolutely shine when having environmental awareness is key to your safety.